Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we are back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is the Ultra Pro Graded Card Submission Semi-Rigid Card Holder, guys. I'm really excited to be making this review for you. With the rage of graded cards, whether it's Pokemon, baseball, basketball, football, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Even these days, whatever your card submissions might be, I have found this to be the most predominant way, the best way to do it, guys, is using the Ultra Pro Sleeve Series box here, guys. It costs about $30 on Amazon, so overall, fairly affordable, not too expensive, guys. But really, you're getting a lot of potential value here, because if you're shipping cards to, let's say, you're doing it to PSA, or you're doing it, if it's for certain sports cards, it could be Beckett, for example. It could be WADA, which I have my own opinions on WADA, which I'll save for another time. But the point is, guys, you really need to protect your cards when you're shipping them out, because otherwise PGA is gonna look at them and just gonna basically send them back to you ungraded, because it's gonna say they're damaged or whatever. You know, the box could have been thrown by the shipping guy into a dumpster before it got to you, right? Or thrown into the truck. PSA is a business; they don't want to take that risk. So when it gets to them, they're gonna say, "Oh, damaged in shipping," or "damaged" or whatever. They'll send it right back to you. It says for grading submissions, so that is the official use case. Holds cards up to 3/16 by 4 1/4, guys. Has a 1/2 inch lip. Clear vinyl material, so you can see exactly what you're reviewing before you open it up. And it has a 200 card holders with storage box. So basically the storage box is just the overall box, but you have 200 cards that you could put in here. So it's a pretty large and in charge package. I hope you like that joke. That was a little much, even for me. Here's the back of it, guys. You can kind of specify when you're shipping this what's in here and stuff like that. I don't really see people ever use this, but hey, you could use it. So let's open it up, guys. Let's see exactly what you get in here. This is my father's box. One day he's gonna probably take this and bring this in or ship this out, right, to PSA probably. And it's gonna look something like this, guys. So you kind of have the card in there, and it's like, you know, it's semi-rigid. It's not completely rigid, but it's enough where it's not gonna necessarily wobble too much during shipping, especially if it's gonna be within the box with other cards here. It should be secured. And what's really cool is it's really easy for the graders, thanks to the other sleeves. They put the little penny sleeve things in here. You know, whether it's in the box or you have to include it. I think it comes in the box. Honestly, I think. I'm not quite sure on that, but even if it doesn't come with that, you have to provide your own penny sleeves. I mean, that's pretty easy to slide in and out, guys. You don't even have to really touch the card. I know I'm doing this wrong, and I apologize. But yeah, I don't know who the hell Kinsaw M. Landis is. Let me find another one, guys. So guys, you know, I was looking through his cards, and here's one I recognize. I mean, it's the one and only Babe Ruth, guys. I mean, and here's the back one of these cards, for example, like this. I mean, he has a couple other cool ones too. He has Ty Cobb as well. So this is kind of how my father uses. That's his use case for these, and these are going to be sent out for grading one day. That's kind of why he has it set up like this. And this box here makes it really easy to do that. I do think the penny sleeves probably have to be provided by yourself. I don't think it's the penny sleeves. Otherwise, I would see penny sleeves in all 200 cards. So you don't get the penny sleeves here, but you do get 200 of these perfectly proportioned cases that will fit pretty much any card of any type, guys. So you don't need to worry about any issues with that. It'll fit all your cards, guys. So here's a large stack of them. I'm gonna kind of put them back in the box so I don't get any of them damaged or anything like that. But I'm gonna throw them back in here. And guys, if you want to see what one looks like before you open it, here is some unused ones over here. So you still have a couple more bandwidth in the future to expand your collection here, you know, if you really need to here. But this is actually really cool, guys. I think, you know, with the explosion of trading card values, I mean, I see Pokemon cards. I think a PSA 10 Charizard Gold Star is like $10,000 or something like that. I've seen like PSA 10 Charizard EXs also go for thousands of dollars, and Gold Star Waquazas, Gold Star Mews, and stuff like that. Cards that in my childhood, obviously they were rare for the time, even back then. But it wasn't like you couldn't find it. It's not like you couldn't pay $50 to $100 for it at the time. The fact that you can get $10,000 for it, in the appropriate condition and everything, is pretty crazy how Pokemon card values have really exploded over time. I have to say, it really is something else, guys, and that's why it's important to have a box like this, because 200 cards is a lot. That's a lot of cards, guys. Most likely, that should be sufficient for your needs, I would imagine. I can't imagine you submitting more than 200 cards, because obviously PSA costs money too, so it's not like it's free, so you really got to have the money too to even participate in this process. So if you have the money to do this, you should have $30 to afford on the box. And if you're going to buy it, guys, a brand that I have been using my entire life, because I have top loaders myself from Ultra Pro, and I have Penny Sleep as well, like my father here, and he's been using it for most of his life too, actually. As you can see here, these cards are really old, so I really recommend you guys buy it if you're in the market for this. So if you do want to buy this, I'll have the Amazon link down below. I'm going to have an international link as well on DHgate. But other than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, favorite, put on the notification bell, and turn off the ad block, guys. That stuff really helps me out. If you want to see this video and every video I've ever made for free without any ads, check out my website, pbosonline.com. No ads on those videos like there is on YouTube, so check it out.